After yesterday's session of hitting that volume PR on bench, I ended up doing 7 sets of 20 with 100 kilos. And I tried an 8th set yesterday and I failed it at 16. So that's a lot of freaking sets. And so naturally today I've come in and I feel tight in the chest, a bit sore, and not ready to lift. And so I thought, I don't want to sit on this tightness and this soreness for another day. I really want to warm up. And so I did my usual warm up for bench, and I realized quickly that I wasn't going to be able to do any volume. Obviously, I'm all spent. But then I thought, let me do some singles. Let me try and get up to a decently heavy weight, feel it, and see what happens. And one thing led to another. I ended up freaking loading up a PR. I pulled 160 on a bar. Never, ever touched a weight that heavy. Unracked it. I won't lie to you, man, I was scared. The heart was pounding and I was quite a bit rattled by it for some reason, as you are with PRs, I guess. Felt heavy in my hands, felt heavy all throughout, but I managed to kind of really slow it down on the way down. And I couldn't even, it just pinned me. I lost my balance. The bar drifted too much towards my neck, towards my throat, and it was just, I lost my positioning, and that was it. And I'm not strong enough for it, no way. And I kind of broke my promise to myself. I said I wasn't going to try 160 until I did 100 kilos for 30 reps. But today, I wanted to bench. I wanted to do the warm-up. And then when I warmed up, I was like, let me just do something heavy. I didn't think I was going to go for the PR. But anyway, I tried it, which is all very good. And I'm quite happy about it all. Tomorrow, hopefully, I'll come in and I'll feel fresh again so I can, try for another volume. I don't think I'm ready for 100 kilos for 30 reps yet, but maybe I can get 25, 26, 27 reps, something like that. But, I'm firmly kind of believing that should be the next thing that I go for. I've hit 7 sets on 100 kilos. That's a lot. I don't know how much more volume I need to hit with 100 kilos before I can do 30 reps, but I'll keep at it. I'll keep smashing it, keep hitting it, keep manhandling that 100 kilos as much as possible until I can muster the adaptations, the strength for me to hit that 30 reps. Because I feel like when you can hit 30 reps, then I reckon I'll be ready for another PR. So clearly there's still some room for growth, although I didn't really show my best form today because of the huge amount of fatigue that I'm carrying. But still, to feel that 160 in my hands was really, really, really cool. To actually see the bar loaded up like that, it seemed like a lot of freaking weight. So I've come a long, long way. It's feeling really good. Bench press, I'm not going to touch anything. I haven't touched anything for a long time now. I haven't changed a single thing. I'm basically doing the same thing every day, and it's working really well. Now, the thing is, the deadlift and the squat ratios and whatnot, trying to work out what to do there. I'll keep at it. I hit the deadlift again today. And I want to say, I really want to say this, it's already feeling lighter. It's been 3, 4, 5 sessions, whatever it is, with the deadlifts, and already I feel like my body has adapted, already. So everything is moving in the right direction except the squat. So I don't know, maybe the squat altogether is not something I should be hitting with intensity or volume, just exist with it. And the deadlift is where I should push. The deadlift, man, I've neglected it for many, many years because it's such a close relative to the squat, and I've always kind of been squat focused. But the deadlift is something that has never hurt me, has always made me feel better, feel strong. And I'm just wondering to myself, out of the two, the deadlift is such a more natural thing for me. I should probably just look at put my efforts into that. I dare say in a couple of days, I'll be doing these 70 kilos for 40 reps. The adaptations are there already. I can feel it. I can feel my glutes and hamstrings already adapting and being more resilient to the work. I was nowhere near puffed as I was yesterday and the day before. So, I'll see how it goes. Maybe in the next few days, I'll hit 40 reps and I'll go to 50 reps. And then once I hit 50 reps, I'll go out a little bit heavier and go from there. But I think that the deadlift will 100% carry over to the squat. I know how the glutes feel. I know how the hamstrings feel. I know how my whole posterior chain feels and how that's going to give me confidence under the heavy weights of the squat. So, sometimes you just have to go where the body wants you to go. And I feel like I've forced a lot of things across this journey so much, fighting my nature, which is to do certain things like bench. It's so freaking obvious that my body's made to bench. I'm sinking in so much freaking volume, man. There's no way in hell that it's not going to adapt. I'm not going to get stronger. There's just so much volume I'm going through. 7 sets of freaking 20 or 100 kilos. And I wake up the next day, not a single pain anywhere. Do you know if I did that, the same freaking weight, 7 sets of 20 with 100 kilos on the squat, I would wake up the following day. I know it. I freaking know it that my hips will be tight and I'll be walking around, limping around, feeling shitty. With the bench, man, I do all this stuff and I wake up the following day. It's like, yeah, all right, I'm tired. I won't be able to repeat that performance, but nothing freaking hurts, dude. Nothing freaking hurts. And so, where it's easier for you to do work. And so when it comes to the lower body, if the deadlift allows you to get through that much work, just do that. And like Mitchell Hooper said in the video I keep referring back to, the squat benefited mostly from doing deadlifts for him. Maybe I'm kind of similar like that, and maybe you're different in another way. But just search where you can sink heaps of volume in, because the volume is going to drive progress, and it's simple as that, really. Don't force it. Appreciate you guys like always. Here's that day 2001. It's going to start counting up again. Thank you so much for yesterday, for chilling out with me on that video, on that live. That was really cool. Thank you for all the support, and I'll catch you guys in day 2002. Crazy stuff. Appreciate you guys. Peace out.